posted.
No,
It's all good, bro. But welcome to the Just Action Podcast, where all we do is take action. I am the one, the only holiday season. You're here for a reason, hopefully to listen to us talk
Yes,
with
sir.
Dre and Josh.
you're
We got the gang. Got
Oh,
the
man.
gang. What's going on, fellas?
Chilling, bro.
yeah good. I'm extremely tired, but we ain't making it here last week due to me. I needed a little break. But
Yeah.
I'm good though. I'm pushing through.
And we even talked about it. It's like, bro, you come a long way. Like, people might not know this, but Dre drives 2 hours basically to get here
Yes.
at
Yeah.
peak time during traffic from Nova to here. So I appreciate you, bro.
No,
Yeah.
I thank y'all, man.
It doesn't
'cause
go unnoticed.
Nah, not
Just
at
to let
all.
I be
know,
feeling
yeah.
bad, dog.
No.
when I-
Bro, we were saying we would be missing more.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were
Nah.
saying, bro, I'd have probably missed 5 or 6 of these bitches by now.
Yeah, I was
Wow.
like, for you to
You
the
got a
streak
lot
that
going
you
on.
had, I was like, hey, bro, take that one.
No, we
Yeah.
gotta
go
start
ahead.
another streak, bro.
Yeah, I don't want you showing up tired and like annoyed and not being in the mood.
Yeah,
You
I
saw-
definitely
you saw
streak,
me.
but
Yeah,
Yeah, just
you don't
do
want that.
That's all good. No, I appreciate y'all for working with me, though, man.
definitely.
Yeah, bro.
And we got our
Josh?
own podcast in.
Oh yeah, we got the A and J little.
AJ.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You see it now.
back
You
to,
see
back
it.
to
Yep.
this guy. You know
No,
how-
I didn't. The crazy
You heard
thing
what he
is,
said, though,
Yeah.
right? AJ.
hold on.
It's all
No,
about him.
no.
It's all about him.
AJ.
You know what? He makes me put Stay Goofy on when I come to the AJ show. He puts it on me. And
Sounds
he,
like him.
Yep.
Sounds
Yeah.
like
But
him.
I mean, it's all good, man. It's all good.
I didn't even name the show. He named it. It's
Nah,
crazy.
I did.
But God,
You good?
we get on air and it's all there.
Yeah.
Bar. Anyways, where are we at? I mean, we were discussing a lot, kind of.
Yeah, we
prior
had a
to,
lot of
'cause we
conversation.
were catching up, but I know one of the things that we really wanted to touch on, and I think, you know, is a big pivotal factor for all of us, is that the mindset. You know, the not being in lack.
Yep.
Especially for me, like I want from you personally, and I think, you know, from episodes prior where you're just like, yo, I have this abundant mindset all the time, 24/7, nonstop, and it didn't hit me, and it probably still ain't hit me, but as we have the conversation, it hit me probably like 2 days ago, for real, when I was just going through. So I started reading the Bible, starting to, like, I'm in habit of reading a book, so that always brings abundance to my mind. But like being in lack, I was like, yo, a lot of bad stuff was probably happening because I just kept thinking of bad stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm lifting today, listening to Steve Harvey, and he was just like, yo, you have these two like workers, or like a group of workers in your brain. You got the negative people and the positive people. Mr. Foreman the positive, Mr. Foreman the negative. He's like, you wake up and your first thought is, man, I'm tired, I'm grumpy, blah, 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 blah. And he said the negative people wake up and they say, hey, boss man said he's tired, let's affirm that. So your whole day
Damn.
is negative because you already told them, man, I woke up on the wrong side of the bed.
Yeah.
I'm tight. Rather than, okay, abundance mindset, I wake up, man, today going to be a great day. I'm excited. Them positive people, hey, boss man woke up. He said it's going to be a good day.
Yeah, that's tough.
Let's
I like that.
affirm that. So I was like, I was listening to it and I'm lifting. I'm dying in there lifting too. But listening to it and I'm like, Dre been talking about this. So like, I would love to hear your perspective because obviously you had the sauce.
Yeah.
Where was this abundant mindset? How did you like attain it, then maintain it?
Yeah. Again, back to reading books, bro. It was Asking to Be Given by Esther Lord.
You ain't gonna get it from me. Don't look at
Yeah,
her.
but no,
I've read 2 books.
It was really, and again, I think this is episode 1 or 2, man. The Secret, right? Just
Yeah.
reading that book, writing in it every day, I just start realizing all the successful people, millionaires, billionaires, they're waking up excited about life. People that don't got shit going for themselves, they wake up, like not trying to get up and go to work, not trying to get up and do shit they got to do.
Yeah.
So it's like if I'm waking up every day looking forward to something, my energy is going to carry that momentum throughout the day.
Yep.
Right? So if I'm constantly just adding to that, it's the compound effect, bro. Every fucking day I'm doing something that I'm getting closer to my goal. And now, oh my God, Cold
Revelations be
showers.
happening. Oh, you
Cold-
doing cold showers?
bruh,
Bro, I did that for a month.
bruh. Oh, my, it's the most like life altering shit.
Yeah.
Have you done it?
I've tried it.
How long were you in the water?
Probably like when I was in Atlanta, I was doing it for like a minute.
See, I don't even go that long.
Oh,
Only
see,
gonna-
that's probably why I was in
Yeah.
that.
Like that, you can't
Bro,
breathe,
yeah.
right? So I go about 15, 20 seconds, strong. But not like that first day I did it, it was January 1st.
Yeah.
First day I did it, I could not breathe for shit. I'm
Yeah.
Yeah,
fucking
trying to-
hyperventilating, like,
yeah.
oh my God.
It's
but-
crazy what that, and it's not even like freezing cold water, but
No,
like what
bro,
that cold
it's
water does.
So it causes a shock to your body.
yeah.
So I read some shit, and it's basically like we get, 3 hours of dopamine goes through our fucking body. So we take that shock. It's cold water. You get all your receptors are getting hit. Everything, brown fat is increasing. So you're increasing a lot of the shit you wouldn't normally touch. It's that shock of water first thing in the morning. You get 3 hours of what the equivalent of 10 minutes of a cocaine hit will do.
Damn.
So you get 3
Hey,
hours.
don't let the
you
frat
heard it.
kids
Hey.
learn about this shit. They're gonna be
No,
taking all the cold
bro,
water.
It's crazy. So
That's wild.
yeah, you feel it in your feet, and then it just works its way up through your feet, through like the bottom of my legs. I feel it just cultivating through my body, bro. My days be smooth.
So do you do it like, say you taking a shower, warm water? Do you hit the cold to end it?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. It's like 90% of it is here. Like
Yeah.
you know you don't want to do it.
Yeah.
You just want to get the fuck out the shower. You had a great shower. You feel good, but nah, fuck that. I'm about to be different.
I was doing that shit after hot yoga
There you
every
go.
day, and that made it easy because your body's so hot. You get in there,
Yeah.
it's like whatever. That's easy money.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that shit's people. There's like a tin you can buy. It's like a garden
And
bed
sit in
tin.
that shit.
Yeah, people buy them from Home Depot, and they'll just
Yeah.
fill them up, put them outside.
I see
Just
that.
break the ice and get in them.
I see that trend on TikTok. A lot of people are telling me that's easier than what I'm doing. I don't see how, because the water just hits me right here and it goes down my back, and then I can move around and I feel it. Like it literally shocks you. Cause
Yeah.
like, what the fuck? This is so cold.
Yeah.
But stepping out that shower, you feel. Guarantee you try it. You feel.
Oh, bro,
I
yeah.
Yeah, and just control your breathing and work through
Yeah.
it. Do it 3 times a week, 10
Okay.
seconds. Just slowly try. I don't give a fuck if it's 2 seconds.
Yeah.
2 seconds
Yeah,
is
when
better
you
than
cut the
0.
water. You know, how people cut the water. What I was doing was in the beginning. You know, how you cut the water on, let it warm up.
Yeah. You just hop in while it's warming
Just
up.
get in while it's warming up.
See,
and
I'm
then
not.
you just sitting there till it warms up, and then boom, however long it takes is however long it
that's
takes.
smooth too, though.
That's smooth. Yeah. That's,
That's
very
smooth.
It
nice.
sucks
too.
though, cause I get up first in the morning.
Oh, so it took
I'm
a
getting the
minute for
first
yours.
shower, and
Yeah.
bro,
It's
the
brick.
first one is the worst one. Like, oh my god, it's
It's
so
brick.
bad. But no, it's crazy how it's blown up.
It is. It's a fad. Everything's a fad.
And bro, I'm always
Everything's a
skeptical. I'm
fad.
always skeptical of everything. I'm like, nah, watch, bro. Something's up, man.
Mhm.
Like they gonna come out in a year and be like, if you've been taking cold showers and you've grown a third nipple,
Oh, shit. No.
Please
I,
call.
I was watching this Netflix jump, and I mean, this is, I guess, goes to like the cold plunge and stuff. It's called like Human Playground, I think. But one part of the episode was this girl who was in the middle. It looked.
Oh,
like
I saw this.
Yeah, it looked like in
Yeah.
the middle of Antarctica or somewhere where it was like super cold.
she could get on there and just stand on the
Yeah, so she was. So they drilled like a big ass triangle to get into the lake,
Mhm.
and she just submerged herself into the lake. Like it's still frozen over top. They just found like this little triangle where
Was
she kind of dove into.
Was
She
she
died?
like a
No.
I
She
think
was in there for like a minute,
She
but
was
they
either like a drug. She was either like a drug addict or like
or dealt with some abuse. And
yeah,
she
like
said
a-
the way
like
to
a
get over
victim.
it. She said like she just goes in there and just deals with everything that kind of goes. But I'm like,
That's
that's an extreme.
That's dog. The fucking mentality you gotta have to put yourself in some water like that. It's crazy.
Bro, Joe
a
Rogan
freezing
has
lake,
a
like,
It's
yeah.
crazy.
he has a cold plunge at his house.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's 1 minute. He gives like he's fucking rich, but he gives anyone that can sit in it for a minute like 1,000. And all his kids' friends came over and they all did it. Left with a band. Imagine. Yeah, I'd be so hyped. I'll tell you right now.
Watch how focused you be for a band.
I get
I
it.
would do that box breathing real quick.
You can do it. You control your breathing.
I could
Just
do it
lock
right
in.
now
Yeah, just lock
for
in
for
a minute.
$100. You put me in that bitch. I'll sit in there for $100 for 60 seconds. No doubt in my mind.
When it gets warm, we might gotta try that shit. Y'all know how Kevin Hart does like the interviews in
Yeah.
Iceberg? That's smooth as fuck.
That's-
I think about it.
Yeah, but them bitches
yeah,
are
yeah.
$5
How long
grand.
are those? You said what?
They're $5,000.
buckets?
Yes, the cold plunge.
Oh,
I looked into them because I'm like, I was thinking about getting one.
you're
'Cause I'm like-
wild.
But I mean, I didn't know it was $5,000.
Oh, yeah.
If it was 2,000, I would have
You
bought
can
one.
get you a big ass one of those things, them Gatorade containers. You know what they did on Last Chance U, or a big ass like
People
storage
do
bucket.
trash cans.
Yeah,
get
no, there's
trash
a
cans,
bunch of, but then you got to buy ice. These things are like
Yeah.
controlled.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I'm not buying one. I'm
Yeah,
just saying I
yeah.
looked into it, thought about it.
Have you did the we're on a tangent last, but have you have you done the hyper the cold hyper ice shit.
Oh.
The hyperbolic chamber. Or
Yeah.
whatever the fuck is it not that?
It's the shit in cryotherapy.
Cryotherapy, my fault. Yeah.
Cryotherapy. There we go.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking of.
Yeah.
That
I know
shit's
what you're
negative.
talking about,
too.
That shit's negative.
I've
Yeah.
done that. I've done that a couple times.
That's not that bad.
It's-
I feel like cold water and ice is colder than that shit.
It's cold in that jump, but it ain't like, yeah, it ain't crazy.
Yeah, I would like to try that.
Yeah, but that went to the woe is me. So getting back to that, I guess maybe something that's applicable. Because
I would say-
I think there's tips, but like
Yeah.
if we were to say exactly like one thing that kind of changes. I know I heard reading books. I heard
I would say going through shit
That's huge.
because you got to go through it and realize like, and also you can learn from other people's mistakes. But for me specifically, like seeing people not be prepared, seeing people like and just like wonder like, because I mean growing up I used to think like, damn, why is this shit happening to my family? And then I got older and I realized like my family won't doing the right shit.
right.
So it's like, all right, you do the right shit. You build the good days. And like, we were talking about this before the podcast. It's like, I'm a firm believer in life happens to everyone. Everyone has a heartbreak. There's a reason like certain movies hit, certain songs hit. It's because they're relatable. Everybody's mom dies. Everybody's dad dies. Everybody has heartbreak. Everybody has traumatic shit that happens in their life. Like it's part of being a human that you get to have those experiences. But it's like, people say it all the time. Your mom dies, that shit can make or break a person. Like that's people's fall off the cliff moment. You know what I mean? So it's like preparing your mind for those moments, being the best person that you can, having a support system, having the right people in your corner. And you're not even necessarily like knowing that you're doing it. It's just you're trying to be the best person you can, trying to do the right shit. And within those moments, you are building the support system. You're building the money up, whatever it may be, to when you have those moments when you fall down, you bounce up instead of like, easy example would be like you go outside and your tire's flat, right? We all in here have saved up enough money to where we get a new tire. But there's people in this world who their tire is flat. They can't get to work. Okay, now they lose their job. And they're like, oh my God, why'd I wake up and my tire had to be flat? Now I lost my job. You didn't lose your job because your tire was flat. You lost your job because you didn't save the money to replace your tire when it was flat.
Or even have the fucking mindset to be like, okay, how else am I going to get to work? Because some people will just go outside and be like, oh, well, fuck it. I don't got the bread. I'm not going to get to work. It's that mindset of figuring shit out. And I think all three of us have that, right? It's like, yo, when shit hits the fan or this goes wrong, this shit happens, this happens, we still going to figure it out. We going to maneuver.
Yeah.
Right?
I love that shit, bro.
Yeah,
like
you got to.
I mean, to a degree, nobody likes the worst part. But like, honest to God, I genuinely mean this from the bottom of my heart. Like, stressful shit does not stress me. It really does not
So
get
you
to
got
me.
comfortable being uncomfortable.
That's
I
what he's
said,
saying.
yeah,
That's
but
what he's
before, I think the difference is like I had no control over the outcome as a kid, and like so much shit happened to me as a kid, and then it's like I'm fucking 26. Anything that happens to me now is my fault. Like anything. So it doesn't.
I wouldn't say that.
No, it is, and that's the
How
difference.
you react is your fault. Because I could come in here and throw a whole, like, just do what the fuck ever. You would have no clue, right?
Yeah.
Now, how you react, it's on you.
Yeah, and that's someone said at I saw a TikTok, or,
TikTok is fucking crazy.
and this girl had her you might have seen it. She had her fist balled up, and she was like, "Watch this. I'm gonna tell my brain to open the fist."
I saw that shit too.
Perfect. So
Our
we're all
algorithm
here.
is,
Yeah.
it's in alignment.
So then that just goes to show you that the reaction is what your movement is actually what matters. It's not what is like you can't. That's what I mean by life happens to everyone.
Yeah.
Like if you genuinely believe that, if you believe that life happens to everyone, and you're not special, like in the sense of like the bad things, you're not special. Like the bad things that happen to you could happen to this person, this person, this person.
Fucking stub your toe.
It is what it is. There's nothing that like, there's nothing you can do about those besides be prepared for them. So like I really don't stress those things because I know genuinely I'm prepared for that shit. Like the only things I can't control is like my health.
How do you prepare?
Me,
Yeah.
like what's my I would say a lot of it's financially because I think a lot of problems people have is financial problems. So it's like people say you can't buy happiness, but you can buy peace of mind. So it's like that part of it. I don't really stress any of that. And that's a lot of people's day-to-day stresses. I know at the end of the day, I could lose my job today and not have a job for the next 6 years and I'll be fine. I can make shit shake.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a big part. And then also just like I said, circling back is like genuinely believing that it's my fault. Because you can blame, like people blame the government. People blame their parent. People blame the universe. Who the fuck is the government? Who is the universe? Your parent is another human who's had a life. Like none of them is no one else's fault. Just blame yourself, because then you can at least take accountability and be like, all right, how can I do this differently? Like my tire popped and it popped because someone sliced it. Maybe I don't park there, and also cool, I got a donut, I'm gonna get a different like just be strategic about the shit. It is what it is. At the end of the day, you can't rewind time. You know what I mean? And I think that I will say, like having getting the mindset that I have, it's a pro and a con, because I don't handle people's like, if someone's stressing something and they're not doing it, like they're not like doing what I think you should be doing, I just get real short with it. I'm like, why aren't you doing this? And then it's like, that's one thing I'm trying to work on now, is like being more understanding. It's like, take a step back and be like, all right, not everybody's the same. Not everybody's going to have the same mindset. Doesn't mean that they're not doing something different.
Yeah, we said that on like episode 2 or 3. It was, I think, when I was speaking on, I want all this money, I want all the success, this, that, and the third. You were like, bro, I just want a crib and I'm cool.
Yeah.
And I was like, I can't force my ideologies or my thoughts on you, because that's how you're thinking. And so that's exactly what you're saying.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
Am I off?
No, I think it's I think that's spot on, because it's like you might get annoyed with me because it's like, bro, Josh, you could have so much more, but to me, I'm like, I don't want that. Yeah, I want peace in my mind. Peace of mind is like simplicity, and your mind, you're like, I don't want simplicity. I want everything, which is, and neither one is wrong,
Not
as
at
long as
all.
we both end up in the same,
wherever we want to be.
which is everyone wants the same thing. I feel like
Boom.
happiness.
Subjective. Somebody that don't got a look.
Yeah, happiness is dependent upon what you deem to make you happy.
But it's the word that encompasses everything.
Yeah,
You can say happiness is random, yes, but it's everybody wants it. Whether your happiness is, I know people who would be like, my happiness is living in the woods. It's not my happiness, but that's their happiness. So it's like at the end of the day, everybody just wants to be happy.
That's it.
and one of the things that you said that was cool to me, and I guess flipping it in a different perspective of, like being prepared for these moments, and how you did that was like the peace of mind, but like taking it a step further was like routine. So a lot of people are so sporadic with stuff. Me especially.
All of us.
Yeah. But like in that financial aspect of, okay, I might save here and there, and I have a routine to save, but it's not like consistent. Like I know if I called you on a payday, I could probably guarantee something went somewhere for a stock. Like it's just routine. Like it's something that you don't even second guess. So that's something that, for me, on the opposite side looking, where you have the routine, especially with like the financial aspects, but for somebody who doesn't have it, it's like, even if you are sporadic in this sense of, I want to do this, I want to do that, like I see everything and it's like trying to get attached. If you could hunker down for however long it takes, because one aspect that I was learning as well was, it's not how long something is, it's like how many reps does it take you to get there. Like with you can, and I don't know if we talked about this, but you changing your algorithm, it's not, how many days does it take for me to change my algorithm from this to whatever I wanted to be focused on, like photography or whatever I'm trying to learn. It's how many videos did you watch in like a 30 minute span?
That shit in 15 minutes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So now imagine if you put that same thought process to stocks. It doesn't say like, technically, it doesn't be like 2 years for you to know everything about stocks. If you sat down every day, the same way you go to a job for 8 hours, you come home for 4 hours and devoted all your free time to stocks or whatever the subject is that brings you happiness, at that point it's just a matter of when. Yeah.
I heard something today. It's like, fuck, said it was TikTok, bro. Again, don't put a time limit on it.
Yeah.
Do not put, because the moment you do that, you're kind of setting yourself up.
Yeah.
Right. And I understand it kind of contradicts a lot of people where it's like, I got a vision board by January 31st, I want to do this, or by March 21st, I want to do that. Cool. but at the same time, just keep chasing. And it always, I wouldn't even say chasing, just keep going.
Yeah.
It always
Yeah.
comes back to the journey, bruh.
Yeah.
Bro,
It's-
there's so many people.
that's it.
I'm so grateful that we picked this name, bro.
That shit is so
'Cause-
smooth.
And it's the same thing as like picking a car. I feel like once you buy a car, you're going to see that car. But so many people say or talk about the journey, and it's like, yo, we picked the perfect lane.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, we could have talked about all this stuff in the same capacity with something else, but for us to be like, yo, the main objective for whatever we talk about is always defer to the journey,
Yeah.
and that it just fits with our names for ADJ.
Yeah.
It's like, bro, you
That's it.
pick
bro.
something cool, bro. It's good
That's
alignment.
it, bro. Because once we get it, I think again, a lot of shit we be touching back on. But once you achieve what you're chasing or that goal, right? It's like, damn, you touched on it. Now what? You kind of got to bask in that.
Yeah.
Then you have to look back, and the journey is what got you to where. Like it sounds simple, but a lot of people
No, it's
overlook
hard,
it,
bro.
bro.
The craziest
That's the
thing
hardest
is,
part, bro.
yeah, the hardest part is,
Basking in it.
yeah, and the trip. Let's just leave it at the trip.
Yeah.
The biggest thing I learned was, bro, it's
Talking about
distractions.
that's
Just
this?
leave it at no. Just
Oh, all right. I'm
you
sorry.
yeah. If you forget it, you get it.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry,
Yeah,
man.
but
Nah.
the trip I learned was like, yo, everything's a distraction. Everything. Like if I said I want to talk to Josh right now, there's going to be some noise, some light that might flicker. There's something that's going to distract me from what I'm really trying to do. Talk to Josh.
Yeah.
There's going to be a thought that's going to say, "Oh, check your phone real quick, bro." It might be a little buzz. Bro, I have a fake buzz now. My phone won't even be in my pocket, and I might feel a buzz.
Oh, I have the same.
Yep.
thing.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
have the same
So the fact that you say like, yo, it's simple but complex, it is simple, but the journey of it is complex because there's so many distractions. And that's the routine. The routine sounds simple, bro. Put $20 in dollar cost average into whatever it is.
That shit is-
And y'all have discussed it, VTO, VTI, or VOO,
Yeah.
whatever it is. I don't know, but
I
I'm
got
just saying.
some new shit that I'm in now, some dividend growth stocks, dude.
And that's what
I'll
I'm saying.
tell
But
you.
like
That won't even hit.
and compound effect, where it's just like, yo, if you just put this aside, forget it's even there, take it out your check. It's simple, but it's so complex because next thing you know, you look at your check and you be like, let me go buy this. This in the moment is satisfying me right now. Like you have to learn how to. And shout out to the book Atomic Habits because I feel like everything I'm learning is just like
How long you been reading? I mean, how many days?
the book.
Yeah.
Probably like 2 weeks.
You approaching 21 days? I just want to know if that 20. I don't think I've ever really done something for 21 days straight.
You
Oh,
have.
yeah,
It's
you-
probably something you didn't want to do.
Oh, well.
Yeah, like
true.
there's habits that
Yeah.
you definitely
Well,
done for 21 days.
I think consciously, like,
Oh, okay,
like
yeah.
even meditating. I can go Monday to Friday. Saturday, I might not. Sunday evening, yeah, I'll probably get to it. But 21 days in a row, I don't think there's something that I've really just
I've done a
push-ups,
lot
not-
of shit 21 days.
20 days in a row. I'm talking weekends.
And that's what they say,
Yeah.
like you form the habit, right?
That's why I
21
was
to
asking
90.
because
I
of the
don't
name
think
of the
that shit
book.
works for me at least.
That's
Yeah.
is it real? No.
Nah.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like you're only gonna create a habit if you see the vision.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
you
you
can make
gotta
it to
see
21
it.
days and be like, oh, I did it.
Now what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if you like, and I think I was talking about this today. It was like, yo, you don't change the habit. We talked about this. Like, you don't change the habit. You change the person. So, me, big hookah smoker. It's not me saying, yo, I want to stop smoking. It's me changing my whole identity to say I'm no longer a smoker.
Oh yeah,
So
Yeah.
so 21 days is not going
100%.
to change me from the habit because I can stop the habit and say, oh, I'm not smoking
Mm-hmm.
for 21 days. It's when you say, oh, I'm no longer a smoker. And then you go
becoming
from
that
21 to 90
person.
days and you become
become
a
that
person who
person.
no longer smokes.
facts.
Yeah.
So the same thing with the book. Or if you're trying to make it whatever your habit is,
Yeah.
you can just say, it's not athletes. People don't just say, oh, I'm playing basketball for 21 days. It's like, yo, I'm an athlete. Therefore, your system is, I do this every day. And that's your routine. So, and system comes back into play as well from InvestFest, where he talks about it in the book. And it's just like, James Clear also said this, I think. Yeah, because you reposted it. He was also talking about books and how every book says the same thing, but the purpose of it is the routine to keep reading that.
Yeah, the
Oh,
re-reps.
man.
Yeah,
That shit
it's
is
the reps
so
of reading it.
hard.
So it's like, bro, every time I go to read a book, I always get in the book. I'm like, yo, I know I need to be reading because I get this overwhelming presence of like, yo, I'm understanding this, da 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 da. And then you go to a book and you be like, yo, they saying the same thing. That's the point. It's like, yo, you're supposed to put this into your brain to it gets to a point where, not that you don't have to read, but like you can spit this verbatim.
Yeah,
But you become
it becomes a part of you.
You become
it. Like,
it's an identity where like I'm a reader. I'm not just reading.
facts. And that's the difference between readers and just the difference between reading some shit and actually applying it.
Yeah,
Right? Because again, we could read a billion books, bro. But if I don't give two fucks about what I'm reading, I'm wasting my time.
And I've changed the way I read books too.
How do you? So I do the same shit. I kind of try to read out loud.
Okay. Well, no, so when I read now, if I'm highlighting something, I'm highlighting application. So I'm no longer just highlighting like, oh, this is a good quote. Oh, this is this. Whenever they say do this, is what I highlight.
Oh, so you do the activities?
Yeah. Well,
I
not
know.
necessarily the activities. I think I apply them. Like
Okay.
I try, but like say in
nah,
the
and
book,
think like a monk.
You
I
were
do
doing
the
like
activity.
he was
Yeah.
like, yo, think of a family friend, a
Yeah.
significant other, and put them in 3 boxes. You were doing that?
Yeah,
I read that today and I didn't do it. I just.
yeah. So
So
like,
does that make me any less of a reader?
no. Because I think
I feel like he put it in there for a reason. I feel like you should do
I
it.
read
yeah.
the foreword of every book for some reason.
No, I think you should do it. I think it's.
I think
'cause
yeah. I think
a
it's
reason.
building the
I feel like-
practice.
You don't.
Yeah.
I feel like you don't put something in a book. You don't write that shit, publish it, sell it for no reason.
not
That was my
try.
thought behind it
No,
because I didn't do the first one, and then I was like, then I was like, man, this thing kind of take a long time. Like, I'm kind of taking a lot of time.
That's
This
literally
book's giving me a while to get through.
literally what I said, bro.
And
I'm
I'm
like,
like,
hey, I'm skipping this shit.
yeah.
Bro. I'm gonna keep reading now.
But then I was like, you know what? Fuck, like, what am I doing if I'm pushing through it? This ain't a workout. Like,
Bro.
this is some. I'm trying to learn some shit. You know what I mean? So it's like, I feel like to get the most out of that book specific thing, like
Yeah.
you should just do it.
I've been battling with that shit because y'all know that book was blowing the shit out of me at first. That and Power Now. I'm
Think like a monk was.
yeah.
That
I
joint
love
was
that
easy.
book.
Them bitches
I
are
love
blowing-
that book.
But I'm pulling shit from it.
Yeah.
And that's some dude, rich guy, was like, yeah, man, I don't even read books A to Z. Like, I'll go to the table of contents,
Read what you need.
read what I need, and get the fuck out of there.
Yeah.
So I guess it's kind of go with what's best for you, right? Because after I read, I go straight to meditation. So I apply immediately whatever really hit me in the book.
Think
My man.
about it.
I'm locking in,
Okay.
visualizing whatever's really heavy
That's
on
good.
me.
That's big. I
Take-
like that.
right after reading, I read 10, 15 pages, and I give you 10 to 20 minutes of meditation.
Have y'all ever? This is different topic, but have y'all ever thought about how much time you spend in a week listening to music or watching? Like, so my chart would be listening to music, watching podcast, YouTube videos, Netflix. Those 4 things, right?
Yep.
Have you ever thought about those time wise? Like, really wrote down. I did it one time, so this is not something I
Oh,
do.
yeah.
Like, dead ass, just have a regular week. But like, and you're gonna fall off. You're not gonna do it perfectly. But like, try to figure out how much time you spend, and then think about it. Like let's say it's, what do you think?
Do you have the thing on your phone?
Yeah, but I that to me, I'm talking about like, I don't know what I do on my phone all the time.
Oh.
I'm talking about like literally like how much time do you listen to music, watch TV, these things specific. And the reason I'm saying that is okay. So there's the 10,000 hour thing, right?
Yep.
Let's just say it's 40 hours a week that you are bullshitting, because it probably is. There's probably 30 hours in a week that you are honestly watching TV, doing nothing, scrolling on your phone.
Yep.
Sounds like a lot. You're like, probably not, but probably.
Yeah, that joint adds up quick.
It's like 4 hours a day around. And then multiply that by whatever you need to get to the 10,000 hours. Because it's like, I realized how much, because I'm doing data entry all day. I'm listening to podcasts and stuff. And there was like a couple months specifically where I was like, I'm gonna just engulf myself in finance, where I don't listen to music. I really don't watch TV that much anyway. And I just listen, and I learned so much in that month of February of just like stuff that I never even knew about. And I'm like, how much, like if I could kept that energy and kept doing that. I try to do it like maybe, once a week or something, where I don't listen to shit besides pick a topic. AI. Okay, AI is big right now. I want to know about art. Like, I want to know about it. I want to know what companies are involved in it. I want to know what they're doing, and that way I can take my money and put it into. That's I told you about Palantir, because I learned about AWS, because I was like, what is AWS? I want to understand what cloud computing is, because I'm like, if this is the future, let me learn about it. And it was a conversation we had. And I feel like sports in specific, sports are our biggest distractors. They are, when I realized that, like, okay, you win a Super Bowl this year, right? You win a Super Bowl in 2022. You try to bring that shit up in 2023, they're like, that was last year. We're not talking about last year. We're talking about this year. No one gives a fuck.
Yeah, think about playing 2K21. They be like, bro, you don't even have the new game when it's the exact same. Ain't nothing changed but the roster.
So it's like, I feel like in this year specifically, I didn't watch much football because I never had this problem. I struggle so much, like, sitting there, because I'm like, this shit, it really is a game. It does not matter. So I'm like, and I'm, you try not to be like too one way on either which way. Try not to be like too gung ho on either which way. But I feel like, imagine if we didn't waste time listening to music as much as we didn't waste Netflix. I watched Love is Blind.
Oh, yeah.
24 episodes, 45 minutes each.
Yeah.
I watched that bitch in a week.
And the craziest thing that I think has, like, shifted the game in terms of, like, keeping your attention, bro, I would rather sit and watch an 8-episode show than a 2-hour movie.
Yeah.
Because it's like, oh, I got to see what happens. Yeah.
And you know what's so funny about that? Because I don't watch shows. I do not watch series. Love is Blind is the only one that I've watched.
You need to try Physical 100.
No. And you know why?
Physical 100.
I get such bad anxiety from the fact that I can do the math. I can go because that's what I do. If it's 10 episodes and it's an hour each, I know that's 10 hours of my life. And I know I wasted 10. And the thing is that it's their job to cliffhang me. This is a 40-minute production thing that they have turned into 10 hours because they need to cliffhang me to get me into the most amount of episodes as possible.
Yeah. It's crazy. It's insane.
The dialogue behind it is not complex. It doesn't get me thinking. So it's like, and I like I said, I'm definitely on an extreme right now. Like, I'm on some, like,
I see where you at though.
But it's like, I feel like I feel like I waste so much of my, like,
I was
mental capacity on dumb shit.
That's crazy you say that, bro, because there's kind of 2 ways I want to go with this. One, I've realized if this shit is not a money-making activity, I don't want to give my energy to it.
I like that.
I've been strong on that over the past few weeks, bro. That's why I'm not really on social media as heavy.
Yep.
Right? Because I'll be locked in. Like, dog, I'm on the phone working with these sellers, whoop, 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 all this real estate shit. And even phone calls, I get irritated if it's over 5 minutes. I don't give a fuck who it's with.
Yeah.
I look at the clock. If I'm on the phone with you for like 8 minutes, what are we talking about? Because it's not personal, bro, but there's probably 10 other things I could be doing right now.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm really focused on money-making activities, and that ties back into listening to music, watching movies, all that extra shit. I told myself starting this month, I'm going to listen to 2 podcasts a day. I don't give a fuck if it's, an hour long, hour 30, and it's going to be wholesale real estate based.
See, there we go.
You know what I'm saying? Not fucking Joe Budden. Like, I haven't listened to JBP in a minute. Shout out to the guys. But I don't think that's a money-making activity for me, right? It doesn't really provide too much value outside of entertainment, drama.
No, and see,
that's just not me right now.
It seems like you're like, and this is like the kind of thing I've been feeling, and this is why society's wrong, in my opinion, because we're saying this, and you're probably having the same feeling I'm feeling. It's like, I don't want to say something to offend somebody, because it's like, you're watching Joe Budden, I'm watching Joe Rogan, right? It's not a money-making activity. What?
It could be a money-making activity because I feel like for somebody like AJ, that is literally the king of podcasting, Joe Budden, right?
No, I agree.
So
but I'm saying, don't you? And this is a good topic. Don't you think you could allocate your time to something different? And I'm meaning, okay, Joe Rogan, I learned a bunch of shit. There's a lot of
there's
education. Okay, correct. But to what degree do I need to keep being educated when I don't even know how the game works? Meaning the financial fucking structure that's actually holding me back. Like, distractions. distractions. That's what it's. At
So
the
are
end
you
of the
saying
day,
that the podcast is the distraction?
what?
Are you saying that the Joe Rogan
Rogan.
podcast is a distraction?
I'm saying, like, I can't be focused all the
He's
time.
saying it's
I'm not saying I can't be
I ain't
focused
gonna
all the
speak on
time.
it.
There's balance.
Yeah.
It's balance. Yeah, it's balance.
It's
Everything.
balance.
But what I'm saying, I guess, and I won't even say Joe Budden or Joe Rogan. I think those still.
Those are extremes.
Those
Again.
no, I like those because I'm at least hearing real conversation and learning about real life shit and developing other skills. Fine. I'm more focused on these long ass Netflix
I see.
series.
Yeah. Okay, we can scratch
And
the podcast.
It was just an example, but I'm just
Yeah.
saying, and I'm going on a fucking rant because I feel like we talked about distractions,
Yeah.
and I feel like one of the easiest ways we're being distracted is all of these shows, all of these movies, the amount of we just go and just scroll. I mean, me and my roommate, we sit there for an hour just looking for something to watch,
Bro,
and then
that's
we
the-
watch an hour and a half movie, and then the movie's over. We probably smoked a blunt. Now we're high. We're sitting here. We're like, bro, let's watch another one. It's like
Yeah. See, no.
that's happened to me. That's happened to me at least 50 days of my life. I can tell you.
No, but the good thing is you peeped it because that's how
Awareness.
Yeah.
that's how life just flashes and niggas be like, oh shit, 10 years went by and I'm still
Yeah,
having
I'm
that
not
shit.
speaking from a place of high ground.
It's
I'm
just real.
saying
It's
I'm speaking
acknowledgement.
to myself on a mic because it's like,
Yeah.
bro, and but I feel like I'm having the revelation, and you know when you're ahead on a revelation or you see something and then you want everyone else to see it. No one wants to see. People aren't ready to see it till they're ready to see it.
Yeah, that's a fact.
And that-
Because I
oh
didn't
my
see
God,
it. I didn't
yeah.
see it for real till because you told me when we started this, you was like, yo, let's crank these out. Yo, you need to have this done like next day. And I was like, no.
Yeah.
But now I'm like, now it's my actual job to edit. I got one. When I get one? I got one yesterday. And I'm trying it like with all my might. It's probably not gonna be done today, but like tomorrow, it needs to be in their hands. Like, yo, this is done. And the only thing that came to my mind, like when I was doing these, so like I'm doing a full pod and I'm doing clips. But the only thing in my head was that Kanye song, like Lock Your Room, doing 5 beats a day for 3 summers.
Yeah.
Like that's the only thing that on repeat, bro, in my head, where it was just like, yo, imagine what your life is like if you became the person who locked yourself in a room doing 5 clips a day for, it ain't even got to be 3 summers. But just
Yeah.
imagine if you did that for Q1 every day,
And
5 clips.
And see, this goes back to like remember we were talking about you specifically, and I was saying you're not money driven.
Yeah,
You are creation driven.
yeah,
And so remember, my saying is live poor for a year, 6 months to a year, and be rich for life.
yeah.
Because you're poor for 6 months to a year, you live real poor and you make bread, stack it up, save it. You get a fucking $20,000 side bank account, and you're good. You'll never be poor again.
Yeah.
You got a nest egg. For you, it's the same concept. It's like be out the way for 6 months to a year, create,
Just keep
and your life will
creating,
never be. You'll never
Yeah.
have to stress it again.
Because I started sending you the clips where I was like, yo, I didn't even think of this creativity wise because I was only doing like 1, 2, and I'd be like, okay, I'm done. I sit there and do 3, 4. By the third one, I'm like, oh, I could really freak this by like if I added this and do this
Yeah.
and then
you
so
see
then
it.
it's like okay. And one book, I think it was Think Like a Monk. He was like, yo, you have to stay in it. So some people say, yo, meditate for 5 minutes, like just to say you meditated. He was like, bro, you have to stay in it to get past the plateau.
Oh, what did he say, bro? Like, what the fuck is 5 minutes gonna do?
Yeah,
That's basically
yeah,
what
basically
I'm
like
saying.
yo, you can accumulate these 5 minutes over time and it'll happen. But like, what is that really gonna do for you? Rather than yo, 5 clips is gonna take me about 3 hours.
Mm-hmm.
You meditate for 30 minutes to an hour, and you really get the benefits from it. Rather than just saying, yo, I did some breath work for 5 minutes.
Yeah.
I'm proud of myself.
And that's the
That
difference.
it ain't gonna change nothing. But if you really want change, and I mean this goes back to what you
But
did.
start somewhere
Bro.
though.
Yeah,
If you gotta start
yeah.
there.
If you have to start
One shirt.
Yeah.
Two shirt.
Two- hey,
the
But
two
just
shirt
still,
method.
don't just stay at one shirt. That's like I think that's the message.
Yeah,
just
yeah.
don't meditate
Yeah.
5 minutes every day and think shit sweet.
Well, the
Yup.
2-minute rule for Atomic Habits, and this is where all books are taken from each other.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, the goal, say you want to run a marathon and you ain't never ran before. he'd be like, dead ass, go to the gym, just walk in, walk out. You
Yep.
just got to show up. We started doing this where we was like, yo, we need to come every Wednesday. It wasn't to get the greatest content. It was, yo, we need to be here every Wednesday.
Get in front of a mic.
Get in front of it. Because next thing you know, say we came in here for 5 minutes and say, yo, we came here today. Cool. The next time, you're not going to want to stay for just 5 minutes. You going to, like,
yeah, we're gonna build. It's building blocks.
it's just building it up. So, like,
And it
if
goes
you have to do it for
across-
5
it goes
minutes,
across
Yeah,
the-
just start somewhere.
It's literally across the board in life.
bro,
Just
that's what- it's the foundation. If you understood the game of life or the financial aspects, but like even with the just life in general, if you understand the foundation principles of
It
just
fit-
like
yeah.
if this happens over here, it's going to mean the same thing over here.
Yep.
You just have to understand that.
And also, like a cool one is like finding your shit. Like whatever works for you, tailoring it. Like for me, it's like the yes no thing, the 3-5 rule. Those are just things that I really die on. I will die on those hills, and I'm cool with it. They work for me.
3-5 and yes.
The-
or no?
The I'll give you 2, but
Oh
if
yeah,
I-
yeah,
if
you
I-
talked about it
yeah,
last
yeah,
week.
and then
Gotcha,
the yes
gotcha.
no is like I've said it before. Like you got your rent coming up, right? Are you gonna pay your rent?
I already did.
Yes, right? You gonna pay your rent? Okay, so stop fucking stressing it.
Oh, facts.
You know what I'm saying?
You gotta do the shit.
People stress shit.
Yeah.
Okay, but then look, you can flip it. You can
That
flip
shit
it.
suck though. But you
You
gotta
could
do
be
it.
like,
Facts.
yeah, and you can flip it. You go, all right, you gonna pay your rent? No, right? That's stressful. You're not gonna pay your rent.
But you made your choice.
But you can make a game plan. All right, I'm gonna be evicted in 30 or 60. I'm gonna save up enough to put the down payment. It's this is the most stressful. You gonna pay your rent? I don't know.
If you don't
That's
know nothing,
stressful.
yeah, it's in the air.
So it's just yes or no, bro. Just yes or no. You gonna pay your rent? Yes. And that's the pay your rent one's just an easy one because everyone's got
I
rent.
see. That's hard though.
Yeah.
That's a good concept.
It's just, bro, yes or no. At the end of the day, if you maybe this, I don't know, I hope, then yeah, it's like this is stressful because you got a bunch of shit up in the air. But at the end of the day, you're like, yes, no. And even if it's no, and even if it's I'm not gonna make this shit happen, you can game plan from there.
sure.
You can make the next yes or no. All right, so I'm not gonna pay my rent. I'm gonna get evicted, right?
That boy got a
Yes.
flow chart. Yes,
Yeah.
no, all right, no.
Literally.
All right, yeah.
Okay,
hard.
so
It's hard.
I'm gonna get evicted. Yes. Okay. Cool. So am I gonna find a new house? I don't know. Well, then now I'm stuck there. Now I found a new house. So am I gonna be able to move in? Yes. Okay. Boom. I already know. Let me start packing my shit up. I got 60 days. Let me start saving my money up. Like, make sure that my landlord's not gonna check my credit and see my eviction. Start fucking thinking. Even if you're in the worst scenario, Andrew Tate said it. He said, play chess. Even if you're checkmated, you know you're going to be checkmated. You can look at the board and say, okay, no matter what moves I make, I'm going to be checkmated. Still make the best move on the board. Always make the best move on the board.
Are we gonna get censored because of that? Are they like cutting cuz out of there? Like,
No.
Bro, it's-
No,
who
I don't
listening
give a
to us?
fuck.
Oh yeah,
I'm just saying,
We,
like,
already,
no,
we ain't,
yeah,
we ain't
this-
nowhere where somebody
Oh,
gonna
'cause
censor
I
you.
hope
Straight.
they cancel us.
That mean we doing something
I mean,
crazy.
we made it. Let's get a
Yeah.
clip and get canceled,
Oh,
please.
God.
Free Andrew Tate, my dog.
On the
Free
game.
guys.
Lord, no. A quick aside. That project, Pfizer shit, Veritas.
Crazy.
What?
And
Oh,
where's
you
hey
wanna
look,
get-
I'm
oh,
gonna
you
say
really
this.
wanna get canceled.
I'm gonna say this. Where's
What?
the people that were fucking screaming, "Go get your vaccine or you're gonna kill your grandma"? Where are they at?
Nah, that is OC.
Nah.
But you saw the video.
Bro, yes.
This is where I was confused.
Is it when they ran up on homie?
Yeah,
No.
but
I
that
ain't watched
shit
that one.
looks so fake to me. Because I'm like, why is he giving all
Everything
of
a
this
rollout.
This is the thing.
all of this
This
info
is the
away,
thing.
bro?
This is the thing.
Like
They
blatantly.
were on a
just-
date. It was two gay dudes.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
I mean, but why he was spilling the beans?
But this is the
'cause,
thing.
like,
This is the thing. All I'm gonna say is, you ain't never been on a date and just got a little drunk. And
And
somebody
just start talking.
seemed a little interested in some shit you
that's
had going on.
crazy, though,
And you just
yo.
want to give them a little
And
taste.
you know, this dude's probably a little bit like a peon.
'Cause I felt like he was lying. I'm like, yo, there's no way he's like this is really happening.
Nah, because this is the thing. He didn't say anything that we
ain't
didn't
already
know. He just
Confirmed
confirmed
it.
the shit that was not able to be confirmed.
Yeah, that shit is sick, bro.
I ain't watch it.
Nah, bro, and
It's
that's the
sick,
craziest
bro.
part.
I didn't
That's the
watch
craziest part is that people are not freaking out about
Nah,
this.
yeah, that shit is sick, bro.
They're
I'm
doing.
gonna watch it.
Yeah, it is insane. And the part that pisses me off the most about it, bro, the part that really pisses me off the most about it is that the middle class has been the most affected by COVID, meaning all of us, our families, people's small businesses have been taken. And I just don't I just feel like we're just we got fucking rocked by our government in the face, and we're just,
well, this ain't the first time.
It's like
it's not. They did it in the fucking 19
This ain't the first.
right before 1920.
They just get their shit off,
I
bro.
ain't gonna talk about that story.
Say it.
The drug users.
You talking
We
about?
are drug users to the government, bro.
Yes.
You get smacked in the face, gave you some bad product. Hey, bro, you still got some more?
Yep.
You gonna do a stimulus?
Yep.
Something. Hell,
It's insane, bro.
But that goes to what you were saying, like, bro, if you really just were aware of what's going on in your life, like, how can I take ownership of my life? Like,
Yes. Good
at
point.
that
Good swing
point-
back.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you really took like accountability of what can I do to change my situation rather than looking for a handout every time it comes
Blaming
around.
the government.
Yeah, like
Well, all right, fuck that. Cause at the same time, I damn sure ain't want to get that vaccine, right? But y'all like gotta get forced. If you want to travel at the time we had to travel, you had to get it.
no, that's decisions that you chose to make.
That's ass though.
Sit
bro.
your ass down if you don't want
What
to.
if it's money involved, like my job? They're like you have
And
to.
see,
You know what I'm saying? Car
I-
dealerships. When I was working, every one of them you had to get the shit. So
no,
that's
and
my
look,
industry.
and I'll
that does
that
force a hand.
forces you.
Yeah, that forces a hand.
there's definitely moments like that, and I'm
Yeah, that
with you on that.
sucks, bro.
But this is the problem though, right? Where's the outrage, bro?
What you mean?
if
We
it's
got
really
we,
this bad,
Yeah, we got fucked. We got fucked, and
he
no
said,
one
bend over and hold your ankles.
Oh, God.
literally, bro. And bro, you know,
You actually
man,
hit that position before, man?
I'm not what. Talk about the.
Oh, I ain't never seen some shit like that.
Damn. Damn.
That's-
Hey, I was taking a joke. You took it. Hey, you really did.
I just can't see that. Bro.
Oh shit.
No, you got
That's
royally
ugly.
fucked. They say, "Hey, bro, we're gonna do this to you." You said okay, and now it actually happened. Where's the people that really got like fucked over?
It's
That's
select-
saying,
Nah,
like,
where's no? I'll
selective
say it. Where's
outrage.
I'm gonna say it. Where's all the white bitches that were on fucking Instagram posting their vaccine cards talking about if you don't do this, you're a piece of shit. Granted,
Oh,
I'm
well,
I'm vaccinated. I am vaccinated because I'm a dumbass. That's why
Likewise.
I'm vaccinated.
Like,
but
did you get the 3? Don't tell me you got the 3.
they got me once.
Oh, you ain't even get this.
I
second
paid. No,
jump?
look, I paid for a gram of weed for $20 one time. You're not getting me twice, bro.
Damn, you
I'm
didn't
going to somebody else.
Hold on, you didn't get the.
You ain't
you didn't
banging-
get the
no.
second jump.
No.
So he got half stabbed.
I got the
Did you
Johnson
get
and
both?
Johnson.
Oh,
And
you
this is the
got
thing.
Wow.
No. Watch this. You ready for this? Ready for this? When you ever heard of Pfizer before in your life?
Never.
Oh, that's wild, isn't
That
it?
boy
Nah,
said, at least I
bro.
went
And
to
look,
the Johnson.
I know
Johnson.
Johnson and Johnson got baby oil. They got
got
a
baby
million
powder.
things.
That's
Yeah,
crazy. They
take
you ain't
care
never
of
heard of
That's
Pfizer.
good though.
You ain't never heard of Pfizer. And you know who it was affecting? It was affecting women in their 50s that had menopause and had like blood clots. I'm none of those things. So,
Hey,
look, shout out to them because they're the people who were
double
forcing us.
stab.
I didn't get one.
Really?
Yeah,
Did you? I was talking
bro,
to somebody.
so much.
Hold on,
back-
time out. You
Did you
didn't get
get-
vaccinated. That's fucking disgusting. You wanted to kill your grandma?
See, that's what I'm saying, bro.
Bro.
The pressure from like family and
Oh
friends. I would
my.
go into the crib and my dad would be like, nigga, relax. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you didn't feel that
Oh,
from your
what?
parents? From your
Alright,
fam-
What?
All right, I'm gonna ask a
That-
question.
I feel like that's a super heavy pressure.
Bro,
Because
but-
you don't even feel welcome at your
Ima-
friend's crib.
imagine
what
I just
side of the political party pushed it? That's all I'm asking.
I couldn't even tell you.
You really,
I mean, I would take an educated guess, but like, when I say
Democrats,
when I
right?
say news,
bro?
All
Yes.
right, here we go. I started.
Hey, all right.
And the only reason I point that I'm not Democrat or Republican. I'm just all I'm saying is we need to start tallying shit the fuck up. That's all I'm saying. Libertarians.
That would be really good, bro.
It-
You do some real fucked up shit. Democrats,
Yep.
hey, we got you on
Yeah.
this one. Republicans, they tied it up. Okay.
Okay, yeah. But
Yeah.
I just want to put some tallies up on the fucking board.
So now you can just be like, okay, we did this, but
But
we did this
We
too.
were talking
Yeah.
about it right before the show, bro. Politics, when shit come up, they gonna say everything they need to say right before that election time comes.
yeah, but
Soon as you
yeah, I was
get
about to say,
elected-
even if you said this and this and you tallied them, they working together at the end of the day.
100%.
So it's like,
all I'm saying is, honestly, to be honest with you, it got under my skin that it was just so talked about. I was one of the people who was against all of it. I got labeled as a racist Republican because I spoke out against it. And then
Did you get canceled?
I didn't get canceled, but I definitely got less pussy for it.
Oh.
I mean, they live in Richmond, Virginia. Like,
where'd you speak out at
this-
this Facebook?
Oh,
on
it was
Instagram.
slim and few for you, buddy.
yeah, yeah. I was like, but dude, I would have voted for Obama. Listen, no, but for real.
Not on Black History Month, bro. Not on Black History Month, bro. God damn. Not on Black History
No, but look.
Hey, Slim.
All right, hold on. No, I will say,
Hey,
look,
this is serious. This is February
we got
1st,
2
my
minutes
dude.
left. We got 50. We're at 50. We got 2
Oh,
minutes
okay.
left.
We good.
Slide.
Let's
Let's,
we
I
doing all right.
I wonder if the shoe was there, like rocking the whole time.
Nah, you can't see
Hey,
that,
if
bro.
I look black as hell this episode, blame
it on
that
AJ.
guy.
The guy with all the lights.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
If I look black as hell
matter of
this
fact,
episode,
this is
bruh.
gonna be a live recording. If
I
y'all gonna
look
see it
black
as I do
hell
it.
this-
Hey, you see them cameras?
Nah.
Where they pointed?
No, sir. If
At
I look
this
black
guy.
this episode,
Yeah, he said ass dude like his
Look,
ass
No,
off.
I'm telling you, bro. If I look black this time, it's episode.
I'm gonna tell you right.
bruh.
Hey, you see them cameras?
Nah.
Where they pointed?
No, sir. If I
At
look
this
black
guy.
this episode,
Yeah, he
if
said
I-
ass dude
I'm-
like his ass
Nah,
off.
I'm telling you, bro. If I look black this time, it's a problem.
Hey,
I'm not coming back and putting my content until my shit get fixed, bro. I'm not coming back.
All right, 1 minute left.
All
Finish
right.
with a quote. Actually, we got a minute 45 left.
minute 45 with a
Yup.
quote.
Shout out to future sponsor Red Bull, speaking into existence
That'd be cool. Gives you
with a
wings.
little water.
Yeah, with a little
With a little
water.
water. Be a healthy guy. You know what I'm saying?
Quote to it, get us out of here. Oh, so I was just reading this today. With habits, with genes, with whatever it is, this is paraphrasing, so take it as you want it. But alphas are alphas because they know. Damn, I ain't even mean to set him up like that. But that was a good one. That was a good one.
I ain't say
Alphas
nothing. I
are
ain't say-
dominant in their field because they have picked a field that they can dominate in. Serena Williams is not going to tell you anything about basketball. Michael Jordan is not going to tell you anything about soccer.
I like
in
that.
a dominating fashion.
I like that.
There's a way that you can trick the game by being dominant in your whatever it is you want to be in.
Your lane, yeah.
Yeah. So
Ooh.
pick your lane. Ooh.
I think I'm gonna pick my lane right now.
We're out of here. Hey, we are
Hey,
out
the
of
con,
here.